you for being here again for a prenatal nutrition class sponsored by Healthy Moms, Healthy Babies and the Florida Health Department. My name is ChefDulceJimenez. I am a health coach and a wellness chef focusing on helping moms to have a healthy pregnancy. Today I'm going to talk about water and hydration because of this amazing extreme heat that we're going through, especially here in Florida. It's super important. It's more important than ever that you guys know the importance of drinking water. And I know that we do, know that is important, but let's go over a little bit more in detail and why is it really necessary and what are the consequences of not drinking enough water when you're pregnant. So water is important for many, many reasons, starting that water improve hydration, and this is especially important if you are already with and you're pregnant, or also you are going through the kind of heat that we're going through. And if your hydration is already marginal, meaning that if you're doing exercising, if you are sick, and also obviously because you're pregnant, you need double the amount of liquid to produce all the liquid and the blood that you need. Your water supply for your baby doubles, and the blood creation also doubles. Increase about 40% when you are pregnant. And yes, it is a lot of extra fluid that you have to create. And water is a nutrient. Water is a nutrient. You cannot live without water. Part of the essential nutrients that we need to live, water is one of them. So your body is about 70% water, and you can survive without eating up to 40 days without food. You cannot survive without water, not even 3 days. And sometimes it goes a day and we haven't drank a lot of water. Here's the sip of your water. Yes, sometimes we forget to drink water. And when you are pregnant, you should be drinking at least half of your body weight in ounces. But with this heat, my recommendation is your body weight in ounces. If you're waiting, I know it's a lot, but you can include that in soup, in broth, in tea. Coffee doesn't count. It's actually caffeine will take water from your body. So what do you need? Why do you need to water your body consistently? It prevents constipation. When you do not drink enough water, the body steals water away from the stools. And water cleans the body. Kidneys need water to eliminate toxins and waste products from the body. The water keeps muscle moving. When you are dehydrated, your muscles don't work as well. They get tired and tighten up. Water is good for the brain. When the brain doesn't get enough water, it can't send messages to the body as effectively. This science proven. Water is good as a cough syrup. Water keeps the breathing passages from drying out and getting blocked with mucus. Water will help cure a dry cough and secretions in the lungs that cause a chest cough. There are so many reasons for you to drink cold water, especially now that you're. And one of the advantages of drinking water is that it curbs overeating or reduces your hunger. Glass of room temperature water before every meal can curb the appetite. And I already told you, but children need around 1 ounce of fluid per pound of body weight per day. That will be about the same as the body weight in ounces. An adult needs half of that. And again, I'll suggest you drink your body weight in ounces or at least close to your body weight in ounces, a little bit more of half. And the way you can also improve your hydration and improving your health by hydrating yourself is eating water-rich foods. So are 80 to 90% water, soups, fruits and vegetables, and milk. You have to also watch out for water robbers. You should avoid all of these foods and drinks that have a diuretic effect, causing your body to eliminate more water. Those are caffeine containing coffee, caffeine containing teas, colas and sodas, and alcoholic beverages. Sugar drinks can also rob you of water, since sugar may lessen the absorption of the water from the intestine. Drinking large amounts of juices that are high in sorbitol, such as prune and pear juices, or even overdosing on apple juice, can produce diarrhea-like stools and increase water loss from the intestine. Sometimes some moms to be tells me that they get a lot of diarrhea. So if you are going through that, you should again, even drink even more water. So if you don't like plain water, that's one of the complaints I hear very often. It is definitely healthier to get in the habit of drinking a lot of plain water to improve your hydration. And you model this wet taste for your children. Um, your baby will get used to those flavors. It is proven that when you eat like broccoli or vegetables, your baby's gonna like it. It's more likely to like those flavors. If you have a diet full of junk food and salt and fat and things like that, more than likely that's what you crave. So if you absolutely must have some sweet tasting water, there are many options for you. Um, you can flavor your water with fruits and vegetables. You can add slices of cucumbers or whole fruits. You have to wash them very well in a vinegar solution. You want to put any bacteria in your water. And also mix 100% juices in sparkling water and make your own homemade lemonade. You control the sugar amount. I used to do a lot of frozen lemonade. I love lemonade. You can make them frozen in your blender with a lot of ice. And you can also make your homemade soda. I'm gonna show you a recipe and I'm gonna send it also after the class. You can also drink non-caffeinated homemade herbal teas, like make it yourself with fresh mint, chamomile, oregano, cinnamon, clove, ginger, things like that. Be careful with the cinnamon. Cinnamon tends to help increase your blood pressure. If you feel that your blood pressure is low or you feel weak, um, it's okay to have your cinnamon tea, but otherwise be careful. Actually, my grandmother used to use cinnamon to increase blood pressure. She will rub it in our teeth. So I want to play a game with you tonight to make things a little bit more fun. It's called Rethink Your Drink. So I'm going to show you a product and you're going to guess how many teaspoons of sugar you think are in this processed drinks. And you can write it down in the chat. You don't have to say it right now. You cannot take the mute off. So you will have to write it down in the chat and I will see it from there. And also, if you want to write, what will be the best substitutions for that drink? Okay, so this is Tropicana. Is supposedly it's pure premium Tropicana. And I love because it says 100% orange juice and orange has a is right there in front and center. Let's see how many ounces, how many grams or how many tablespoons of sugar you think are in this drink. You buy this at home, you probably know. Let's see. It has 5.3 teaspoons in 8 ounces serving, but sometimes we're not measuring the ounces serving. When you buy this container, maybe you spend the whole day drinking this juice. I don't know how many sugar are you intaking, but you're taking about 5 teaspoons of sugar in every 8 ounces. So what is the best alternative? Eating the orange straight with all the fiber that the orange will give you and all the nutrients. When you eat the fruit pure and whole, you're getting so much more nutrients for you and fiber, which we need a lot of fiber, better digestion, relief constipation, for also absorption of other nutrients in the intestines. You can also add a slice of lemon or orange into your sparkling water with ice. So this is tricky because this is advertised for kids. And look, it has one, you already seen it here. It has about 8 grams of sugar. As kids has about 2 teaspoons of sugar in a 6-ounce box. However, they have 42% juice from concentrate, so it could be any kind of juice. And the one that has 100% apple juice has 4 teaspoons every little box, which is 4.2 ounces box. And as you can see, one kid can drink the entire container in a day. I have seen it, and it's a lot of sugar. So if you calculate, it has 8 containers times 4, a lot of sugar. So again, the best alternative, combine your 100% juices in a sparkling water, or just add some, instead of giving it from the container, you add this juice to the same amount of water or half of the amount of water. So if you have 6 ounces of the juice, you put 4 ounces of water. It's even bigger, you add ice to it. You can also teach your kids to eat fruits. If you don't teach them, who will? They will never know what they're missing, and foods are amazing. You have the power to transform somebody's life. If you haven't done it for you, try and do it for your kids. Make sure you wash your fruits very well with a vinegar solution. You want to clean those fruits and vegetables before you eat them raw. This is very dangerous. I know that a lot of people think that this is the best thing for hydration. It's not. Even if it says USDA organic, this is a 16-ounce bottle, and it has 7 teaspoons of sugar. Gatorade can be enjoyed in moderation, but it's high in sugar and in sodium. Actually, it is very dangerous. This is the drink that you must drink when you are practicing high impact sports, you're sweating a lot, you're an athlete. But in our day-to-day life, you're not supposed to be drinking this kind of beverages. You can make the homemade Gatorade by using common water with no sugar added, top of 100 sugar added. You can put a little bit of salt with iodine and fresh lemon or lime juice, a lot of ice, and that you will create kind of a Gatorade. And send you guys a newsletter to talk about salt. If you haven't seen it, look up your email. Went out this week and it talks about also the importance of iodine. You need a little bit more of iodine when you're pregnant. So it's good topic, but it has to be taken in moderation, even the homemade one. Okay. So let's talk about soda. So why soda is so bad? Because it's empty calories, it has zero nutritional value. It's an excessive amount of sugar added, highly marketed at low price, of course. It's easily available for kids and adults. So it is an atomic bomb. It's really bad. And the soda in the US is made by using, instead of sugar or any kind of good sugar, right? It's made with high fructose corn syrup. You know what I just learned recently, that the soda in the Dominican Republic is made by real cane sugar. That's why it's so sweet and so delicious. But it's equally bad because it's not really any nutritional value, just sugar. So kids and adults are drinking more soda and sugary drinks than before. A 30% increase in 20 years. Look at this in the chart here. Look at the impact in weight gain per year. So the people in 1955 that they were drinking this little soda, the increase in about 13, and this little one here, like about 8 pounds a year. However, nowadays that we're drinking this soda, in 4 ounces, you can gain up to 57 pounds per year. That is a crazy number. Here in 1992, was 20 ounces, about 26 pounds per year you can gain. And if you drink this little one here, you can gain about 16 pounds per year. And that is only taking in consideration soda. And usually when we drink soda, when I used to drink a lot of soda, it was almost 300 pounds. I used to drink soda with dessert and pizza and wings and all the other things that also contribute to gain weight. Pepsi or Coca-Cola, the regular sizes, they have 15, 16, and 14 teaspoons of sugar. McDonald's Coke, the medium one, has 10 teaspoons of sugar. I want you to try, get a 16 ounces of water, put it in a glass, and add 13.5 teaspoons of sugar. That's what you're drinking with some color. And you can put some coloring in there. That's soda. And you can do it in sparkling water. Exactly what you're drinking is sparkling soda water or sugar. When you're drinking soda again, think about that. Think about what you're putting in your body. And the best alternative instead of drinking soda is homemade soda. Make your own. 100% juices in sparkling water or seltzer water with fruits, herbs, and a lot of ice. Coconut water in moderation and caffeine-free teas. Okay, so these are the 7 top beverages to consume, pregnant or not, but obviously you're pregnant, and water should be your go-to for pregnant. Cheers again. I'm very thirsty today. Milk, animal milk or plant-based milk is a great source of nutrients. Make sure it is pasteurized and calcium fortified. And soy is a good option too. Those people that like soy is okay as well. And flavored and sparkling water. You can make at home, adding lemon and berries, mint, ginger. Can make a big difference as well between placing in your glass and you clean everything. And also sniffing is nice of lemon and curd nausea. Also ginger puree and strain. You can also puree the ginger with dates. Dates are so sweet. And if you puree ginger with dates, you can use that to put it in your water. I love that. Actually, I do that with my teas. Also, herbal teas made at home or packaged herbal teas with no caffeine. Vegetables and fruit juices and smoothies, you can make them at home. Love a green juice with celery, apples, ginger, lemon. You can add cucumbers. You can add even cilantro if you like. Spinach. I love beets and blueberries or raspberries with coconut water. It's delicious. And you can also drink low sodium pasteurized vegetable juices. When you drink also store-bought juices, make sure they're pasteurized and you can mix them with water and you get smoothies with less sugar. Make sure you don't buy raw products at all. Raw are very good as well. Chicken, vegetable, and beef broth are excellent source of nutrients. If you can make them at home, even better. Not, try to buy them low sodium and with no sugars. From beef, you buy them organic. If you can afford to buy organic, they're a little bit more expensive usually. Coconut water and again, an electrolyte sport drinks in case you are doing high impact exercises and you're sweating, once in a while with a lot of care, you can consume these. So what are the 7 beverages to avoid? Alcohol, number 1, unpasteurized milk and juices, caffeinated beverages, sugary sodas, and drinks with any artificial sweetener, diet soda, or any energy drinks. You should avoid those ones because they're full of bunch of stuff that you don't want in your body when you're pregnant. And if they're caffeinated, I don't think anybody should drink them even when you're not pregnant. But that's my opinion. And let's look at all the names that you can find when you are buying products. Remember, every product that you buy, it's the company that is selling it to you. They want you to be addicted to it. They want you to keep buying it. If not, they will not be in business. So they changed the names of some of the ingredients that they put in, so you get confused. These are all the names that you can find instead of finding sugar. And the other things that you should be avoiding, all those things like corn syrup and corn syrup solids and dextrose and high fructose corn syrup and pancake syrup and all these things, sucrose, all those are sugars. There are some worse than others, like raw sugar and honey, maple syrup, real maple syrup. But when you find the corn syrups and glucose is fruit. But if it's too much, you have to be careful as well. Okay, so what can you do today? Water your body with plenty of water. Drink at least half your weight in ounces. Stop and rethink your drink choices. Make better choices and read the labels. Yes, it is part of being pregnant is to start paying attention to the product labels. Look for amounts and different names for sugar. Compare food labels and choose products with the lowest amounts of sugar. Dairy and food products will contain some natural sugars, but added sugars is what you should be avoiding and can be identified with the ingredient list. And make your choices at home. Make homemade juices and smoothies and green juices. You can sweeten and caffeine-free teas and coffee, and combine your juices with club soda, sparkling water, and lots of ice. So, why homemade is best? I know you have heard me saying this so much because I am an advocate of um, eating at home at least 80%, if not more. That really saved my life. And when you drink and eat at home, you are in control of what ingredients you are intaking and the amount of sugar that you're consuming and your family. Don't leave your health to someone else to control it. You have more variety because you are in power. You are in control of what you are giving to your family and giving to yourself. And you're saving the environment. And soda is very easy to make. This is a basic formula to make your sodas at home. And you will need a carbonated water or club soda. You can also buy a little machine. They're not that expensive. You can find them in Amazon. They're like soda machines. You can add a simple syrup. Simple syrup, you can make it for sweeten everything in your house, everything you want to drink, or you're eating your coffee or whatever. It's an equal parts of sugar with a sugar product or sweetener product. Could be real sugar, honey, or stevia. And then you can add all the flavorings, and there's so many options that you can add. And once you have your ingredients, you can just make soda. Very simple. And this is where I found this. If you want to take a look at it. This is ginger ale made at home. It's super easy. I was in shock when I found this recipe and I tried it. It's actually delicious. You make your ginger simple syrup with the ginger. You can add some sugar in it, and when it's dissolved, you put it in the refrigerator, and then you mix your ginger syrup with lime juice and seltzer water, and you can add a little bit more lemon juice, and you have your ginger ale. made at home. Please. I think this is the last slide, ladies. Thank you for your attention today, and everything you learned today, just one thing that you can do today, write it down, make it a commitment to do it for you. I hope you're drinking lots of water. I am very thirsty today. Cheers, ladies. Have a great evening. Thank you for coming to the class tonight. I hope to see you soon.